for about 40 days. Everybody was drowned in the water except Noah's boat. When the rain stopped, there was water everywhere. Noah wanted to know what was happening outside, so he sent out a raven and a dove. The raven flew away, but the dove returned, finding no place to land. He sent out the dove again after some days. This time it returned with an olive leaf in its beak, suggesting that the water had come down. Noah's boat came to rest on a piece of dry land. There he made an altar for God to thank him for saving him and his family. God said to him, "I promise that there never will be another flood that destroys life on earth." He then put up a rainbow in the sky as a sign that he would always keep his promise. The tower. Many years went by. The descendants of Noah settled in the land of Shinar. They all spoke the same language. So they decided to make a city with bricks and tower which would reach the clouds. They thought that by doing so, they would become powerful and be envied by other people. God became very sad. The people had developed greed and ambition in their hearts. God knew that once the tower was made, there would be no end to their greed, envy, and scheming. So God said, "I will mix up their language so that they may not understand each other. In this way, they will not be able to work together to sin against me." So there was total confusion. The construction of the tower came to a stop. The people scattered in different directions and had different languages from then on. Abram was a man of God. He was 75 years old and had a wife named Sarah. They lived in Ur, but they had no children. One day, God told him to leave his land and live in the land that he showed. Abram left Ur with his wife, servants, nephew Lot, and his sheep and goats in search of the land God had told him about. They reached the holy place of Shechem. God said to Abram, "I give this land to you and your descendants. Look up and count the stars in the sky." Abram looked up at 1,000 stars shining in the sky. God said, "I promise you will have as many descendants one day." But Abram felt that he and his wife were too old to have children. Yet, a day came when they had their first son, Isaac. The two cities. Abram had settled in Canaan, while his nephew Lot settled in Sodom. But the people of Sodom and its neighboring city, Gomorrah, were sinners. So God decided to destroy both the cities. Abram was fearful for his nephew Lot. So he asked God, "If there are 10 good people, will you still destroy the city?" God replied, "If there are 10 good people, I will not destroy the city." He sent his angels to warn Lot and his family. The angels said, "Flee for your lives. Don't look back and don't stop anywhere in the plain. Escape to the mountains or you will be swept away." Shortly afterwards, a terrible storm struck the cities of Sodom and Gomorrah. Fire and sulfur from the sky destroyed everything. Lot and his family escaped, but as they were going, Lot's wife turned and looked at the city. Immediately, she turned into a pillar of salt.
Thanks for watching. Do like, share, subscribe to Sahil Book House.